Hello everybody and welcome back to Nerd Flame. I am Mr. Flame, and today we're diving headfirst into the animation wars that are about to define the next few years of cinema, hitting us hard starting in 2026 and beyond, showcasing the fake posters I've been cooking up for the most anticipated, and sometimes controversial, returns from two titans, Pixar and Illumination. We're talking about sequels, reboots, and the kind of revivals that literally break the internet. Productions that span decades of history and carry the weight of entire generations of fans who are desperate to see their favorite characters back on the big screen, or maybe, just maybe, see them rebooted for a darker, more mature audience who grew up with the originals. You know the drill by now. This is where the hype gets real, where the rumors get analyzed, and where we speculate wildly on the films that will dominate the box office and our hearts. The announcement of Toy Story 5 immediately polarized the fan base, marking a creative challenge that many in the industry, including myself, are obsessively tracking, wondering if the magic can truly be recaptured after what many considered a perfect ending in the fourth installment, which already stretched the narrative possibilities to their limit. The central question remains how the core friendship between Woody and Buzz will evolve, or if the focus will shift entirely to a new generation of toys, perhaps exploring the life of Forky, or establishing a totally new character arc, since the previous films felt like a definitive conclusion to their respective storylines. Rumors are swirling that the production is grappling with whether to bring back every main cast member, or if the studio will attempt a massive time jump, setting the stage for a new narrative centered around a grown-up Bonnie, or even Andy, who finds himself nostalgic for his childhood playthings and the simple life they represented. The pressure on the creative team is monumental, as they are not only following up on a cinematic icon, but also trying to justify the continuation of a story that has already explored every meaningful theme related to growing up, letting go, and the unconditional nature of love and friendship, creating a situation where anything less than perfection will be met with major fan backlash. My personal expectation leans toward a more existential plot, perhaps dealing with the nature of being a forgotten toy in the modern, digitized world, an idea that whispers through the halls of Pixar and suggests a darker, more reflective tone, one that acknowledges the passage of time and the bittersweet reality of obsolescence. This is the kind of project that needs absolute precision, or it risks diluting the legacy of one of the greatest movie franchises ever created, a legacy that demands a powerful, unforgettable reason to exist beyond simple box office potential. Moving to the brightly colored, chaotic world of Illumination, the speculation around Despicable Me 5 has reached a fever pitch, driven by the consistently enormous commercial success of the franchise and the studio's clear willingness to expand its most profitable universe without hesitation. Fans are incredibly curious to see where Gru's journey as a reformed villain and father will take him next, especially considering the rapid growth and evolving personalities of his three adoptive daughters, Margot, Edith, and Agnes, whose unique dynamics have always provided the necessary heart to balance the Minions' madness. There are strong, persistent rumors suggesting that the next installment will finally pit Gru against a villain from his past, an antagonist who knows his weaknesses and can truly challenge his transition from supervillain to super spy, potentially involving a major threat that targets his family directly, forcing him to make a difficult choice between his duties and his domestic life. The big question is whether the Minions will dominate the screen time again, or if the writers will pull back, focusing on a more character-driven plot, a direction many longtime followers of the franchise hope for, in order to ground the narrative in genuine emotional stakes, moving away from the purely comedic spectacle. My sincere expectation is that we will see a shift back toward the family unit, with Gru having to navigate the complexities of teenage life and modern parenting, while simultaneously saving the world, a blend of comedy and espionage that could elevate the sequel beyond mere slapstick and into a territory that genuinely reflects the challenges of a blended, unconventional family. The consistent performance of this franchise shows that the appetite for this world is insatiable, and the filmmakers have an obligation to deliver something that surprises and satisfies both the younger demographic and the adults who appreciate the franchise's blend of witty humor and surprising emotional resonance. Now, let's talk about a title that is pure, unadulterated fan fiction and wish fulfillment. WALL-E Genesis, a conceptual title for a rumored and highly desired reboot/prequel that would take the beloved Pixar classic and completely redefine its scope, shifting the focus away from the charming love story and toward the catastrophic environmental failure that forced humanity to abandon Earth in the first place. The whispers suggest this could be a major studio gamble, a departure from the typical Pixar tone, exploring the dark, dystopian final days before the Axiom launched, showing the political chaos and social breakdown as the last vestiges of civilization attempted to flee the planet, providing a profound, complex, and potentially R-rated commentary on corporate greed and ecological disaster. The visual possibilities alone are staggering. Imagining a CGI masterpiece that depicts the Earth in its final, agonizing throes, with dust storms the size of continents and the human population reacting with desperation. A visual feast that could push the boundaries of animated filmmaking and redefine what an animated epic can be. Fan discussion online is already robust, theorizing that the plot could center on the creation of the waste allocation load lifters, Earth-class robots themselves, potentially showing a small band of resistance fighters who tried to stop the corporate-led evacuation, a human element of tragic heroism that was only hinted at in the original film's historical recordings. Personally, I believe this is the kind of ambitious, high-concept project that animation needs right now, a sequel or prequel that doesn't just rehash the original, but expands the mythology in a meaningful and provocative way, tackling timely issues with the visual maturity that only Pixar can achieve when they are truly pushing the boundaries of their craft. This kind of reboot would not only generate immediate, massive hype, but would also serve as a powerful reminder of the studio's capability to deliver profound, thought-provoking science fiction, a cinematic experience that would be talked about for decades and solidify the film's place as a cornerstone of the animation landscape. The simple mention of the title is enough to send a ripple through the entire film community, demonstrating the intense desire for a deeper exploration of this dystopian future. So there you have it, folks, the absolute cream of the crop when it comes to the sequel and reboot hype machine, productions that are already dominating every conversation in the nerd sphere, whether they are officially confirmed or exist only in the most ambitious parts of our collective cinematic dreams, demonstrating that the appetite for these animated worlds is truly insatiable. The combined power of Pixar and Illumination is simply overwhelming, and when they touch a franchise with the legacy of a classic, the result is nothing short of global cinematic anticipation, setting the stage for a period of movie releases that will define the next generation of animation enthusiasts. The posters I've put together are designed to blow your minds, but the films themselves, if they follow the current rumors and expectations, are set to do far more than that, promising to deliver the kind of emotional depth and visual spectacle that we crave. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to Nerd Flame for all the best fake posters and real hype, and let me know in the comments below which of these sequels has you the most hyped, and which other animated classics deserve a deep, complex reboot.
I didn't know this was even possible. I learned how to make money online. The link is right below in the first pinned comment.